Hey guys, I'm Ashley Jane with That Girl Interviews. We're here today with Nick Garrent, founder of Garret Music Academy. What brought you to Maryland in the first place?
Well, I was born and raised here in Calvert County, fifth generation, and like a lot of rural areas in the country, when I was young, I had my guitar and all I wanted to do was get out of Calvert County. When I was in my early 20s, I was invited down to Nashville to work with a producer. Had a lot of fun, came back to the area, put a band together. We got moderately successful, and all the while I kind of kept getting pulled back home here to Calvert County, and I'd work with students here and there. And by 2004, I had just kind of come to terms with the fact that I think I was put on the planet to teach music and not perform. There's just something rewarding and completely enriching, and some of it can't even be described, about sharing it with other people instead of doing it myself.
Okay, good stuff. So your inspiration for starting the academy just kind of came through your experiences?
Absolutely.
Along the way?
My experiences along the way, and the realization that people are trapped in the old model, where you either go to your old lady neighbor's house to have the piano lesson, or you get crammed in the back closet of a music store with somebody who is like maybe a teenager and barely knows how to play themselves. Mm-hmm. Everybody has a right to learn music properly and have fun doing it, regardless of age or skill level. Students should have performance opportunities. They should have the ability to network with other students. Very few places meet that need. So I had no experience in business when I opened. It was just something that was so needed that it just took off. It blossomed.
That's fantastic. So I know you mentioned previously with instructors in music shops and everything. As far as the instructors that you employ here, how do you come across them, and how do you determine if they're able to teach at your school?
Well, that's a great question. The philosophy that we govern and hire by is that a student's physical ability and theoretical knowledge should grow evenly. So obviously most of the teachers here have degrees, but that's not just enough. We've told applicants, we have fired doctors and hired people straight off the turnip truck. It's a special thing. It's usually a mix of education, experience, and ability to communicate. We're not interested in how they play. It's not about them. It's about their ability to give what they're doing to a student. And that's a special thing that doesn't come along very often. So we're very blessed to have the staff here that we do. They all get it. Okay,
that is very important, obviously. That's great. What instruments do you offer to actually teach to your students?
Okay. Piano, voice, guitar, bass, drums, classical percussion, trumpet, trombone, viola, violin, cello, flute, oboe, saxophone, alto, tenor, baritone, everything. Everything. Even for specialty instruments, we're able to study them, get a sense of where the student wants to go, and take them there.
About how many students do you actually teach here at the school?
We teach about 1,500 students. Most of them are in once weekly private lessons. Some of them are in the ensembles, the groups. Others in the summer camps, others here for recording studio or one of the classes that we offer.
You started in 2004, and since then obviously you've only been growing.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you hope to be next?
Our vision is twofold. One, we want our programs for students who are interested in pursuing music education to continue to gain notoriety by important schools around the country. And we also want to change the way people view the music lesson. Like I said, we want to expose people to the difference of a lesson they get at the academy versus that music store model or their neighbor or somebody teaching out of their house, like we said earlier.
Well, thank you so much for your time and for just giving us a little inside peek at your music school up here. It's definitely been a great opportunity for us. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Or
I just want to thank you very much, and I want to thank you at home. If you're interested in the Academy, you can do some interactive stuff online at our website, GarretMusicAcademy.com. There are some guitar lessons available at GarretBooksAndMusic.com. And we're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and everything else, in MySpace, so it's just GarretMusicAcademy.com.